These 7 affordable GMT watches deliver the Rolex GMT-Master experience without the $20,000 price tag or those impossible wait lists. From a $229 Timex Q that captures vintage Pan Am style to sophisticated Swiss movements rivaling Rolex's own caliber 3285 technology, these timepieces prove you do not need to mortgage your house just to track multiple time zones in style. Back in 1954, Pan American Airways approached Rolex with something unusual. Juan Trippe, Pan Am's visionary founder, wanted a watch that would help his pilots manage the new reality of jet travel across multiple time zones. The result became the GMT-Master, wrapped in red and blue colors of the American flag, featuring a revolutionary 24-hour hand and a rotating aluminum bezel insert that could track 2 time zones at once. What Trippe could not have predicted was that he was commissioning what would become one of the most coveted and copied watch designs in horological history. The GMT-Master did not just solve a practical problems for airline pilots. It created an entirely new category of luxury timepiece that would inspire decades of imitation, homage, and outright copying. Today, a genuine Rolex GMT-Master 2 starts at $10,700 retail, featuring the advanced caliber 3285 movement and virtually scratch-proof Cerachrome bezel technology. But good luck finding one at that price. Secondary market prices run between $15,000 and $20,000 for popular configurations like the Pepsi, Batman, or root beer bezels. The brand manufactures roughly 1 million watches per year, but demand far exceeds supply, creating wait lists that stretched for years. Even as recent data shows those wait lists finally easing in 2025, many watch enthusiasts remain completely priced out of the Rolex ecosystem. This scarcity has created a thriving market for alternatives, watches that capture the GMT-Master's distinctive look and functionality at a fraction of the cost. But here is where things get complicated. The line between homage, inspiration, and outright copying has never been blurrier in the watch world. Some alternatives come from respected manufacturers using high-quality movements and materials. Others skate dangerously close to counterfeiting territory. The most accessible entry point is the Timex Q-GMT at just $229. Don't let the price fool you. This quartz-powered watch nails the vintage GMT aesthetic with its peppy red and blue bezel and clean dial design. It's a direct homage to those early Pan Am models, complete with retro Timex branding that somehow makes the whole package feel authentic rather than derivative. Build quality is solid, accuracy is quartz perfect, and for many people, it scratches the GMT itch without requiring a second mortgage. Moving up the ladder, we encounter the Seiko 5 GMT series, priced around $475. These watches represent something of a revolution in affordable mechanical timekeeping. Seiko's NH34 movement is what is known as a collar GMT, meaning you can independently adjust the 12-hour hand, while the 24-hour hand stays locked to the movement. It is not quite as sophisticated as a true GMT, but it is perfectly functional for most travelers. Build quality is classic Seiko, robust, reliable, and unpretentious. The real game changer in affordable GMT watches came in 2022 with the release of the Miyota 9075 movement. This marked the first time a mass-market manufacturer offered an affordable, true GMT movement with an independently adjustable hour hand. The difference matters more than you might think. With a collar GMT, you adjust the main time display and use the 24-hour hand to track home time. With a true GMT, you can quickly adjust the local time without affecting the 24-hour hand, making it much more practical for frequent travelers. Jack Mason's Stratotimer GMT, priced at $999, showcases the MIOTA 9075 beautifully. The case finishing is excellent. The dial design is clean and legible, and the movement offers the same core functionality as movements costing 10 times more. It is a watch that could easily pass for something costing twice its price, delivering genuine Swiss-level performance at an American price point. Bridging the gap between affordable and luxury, the Longines Spirit Zulu Time, at approximately $2,700, offers Swiss manufacturing quality with its L844 movement. This often overlooked alternative provides excellent finishing and the reliability Longines is known for, while staying well below Rolex pricing territory. But perhaps no brand walks the tightrope between homage and original design quite like Steinhardt. Their Ocean Vintage GMT, priced around $550, is almost indistinguishable from a Rolex GMT-Master at arm's length. The proportions are nearly identical, bezel action is crisp, and the ETA movement inside is Swiss-made and supremely reliable. Steinhardt has actually defended their design in court, with judges ruling that the elements in question were too generic to be protected by trademark law. This legal gray area is fascinating. Unlike industries where design patents and trademarks offer clear protection, watchmaking exists in a realm where almost everything has been done before. Patents typically expire after 20 to 25 years, and with watchmaking's centuries-long history, proving that any design element is truly original becomes nearly impossible. The result is an industry where inspiration, homage, and near copying coexist in ways that would be unthinkable in automotive or electronics markets. The controversy reached a peak in 2019 with the Jeannot scandal, when the founder of a popular Rolex homage manufacturer was allegedly connected to an advanced counterfeiting operation. The incident highlighted just how thin the line can be between legitimate homage and outright fraud. It also sparked intense debate within the watch community about the ethics of buying watches that so closely mimic more expensive originals. Yet, the homage market continues to thrive, driven by simple economics and genuine appreciation for classic design. Most buyers are not trying to fool anyone. They are watch enthusiasts who love the GMT aesthetic but cannot justify spending Rolex money. The counter-argument from purists is that homage watches devalue original design and innovation, creating a race to the bottom in terms of creativity and craftsmanship. The interesting twist is that even Rolex engages in this practice through its sister brand, Tudor. The Tudor Black Bay GMT, launched in 2018, was Tudor's answer to its own corporate sibling. Now priced at $4,600 at retail with current availability, it offers genuine Swiss manufacture quality with an in-house movement, but at a significant discount to the Rolex equivalent. Tudor took the concept even further in 2024 with the Black Bay 58 GMT. This is not simply a GMT movement dropped into an existing case. It represents genuine technical achievement. The new movement earned METIS certification for magnetic resistance, and the case dimensions tell a compelling story. At 39 millimeters diameter and just 12.8 millimeters thick, it is only 0.9 millimeters thicker than the time-only Black Bay 58. A remarkable feat considering the complexity of adding GMT functionality. The Tudor represents the high end of Rolex alternatives, but it also highlights what you give up when you do not buy the crown. The finishing is excellent, but not quite Rolex level perfect. Brand cachet is significant, but not Rolex significant. Resale value is strong, but not Rolex strong. These compromises matter to some buyers and not at all to others. At the luxury alternative end of the spectrum, Omega's Planet Ocean GMT offers a completely different approach. Priced around $8,000, it does not try to copy Rolex's homework, and instead it offers distinctive design and superior technical specifications in some areas. The movement is METIS certified for magnetic resistance up to 15,000 Gauss, significantly higher than Rolex's standard. The helium escape valve is functional rather than decorative. It is a watch that competes with Rolex on merit rather than imitation. The democratization of GMT technology has accelerated dramatically in recent years. Where once these complications were restricted to luxury brands, the combination of Seiko's NH34 and Miyota's 9075 movements has made quality GMT watches accessible to virtually any budget. Micro-brand manufacturers like Laurier, Monta, and Baltic have embraced these movements to create watches that would have been impossible to produce affordably just a decade ago. This technological revolution has coincided with changes in Rolex's own market dynamics. Recent data shows that waitlists for popular models are finally easing after years of extreme scarcity. The GMT-Master 2, which had wait times of 180 days in 2022, was down to around 90 days by 2024. The frenzy has cooled, demand has normalized, and Rolex availability is improving in ways that seemed unthinkable just a few years ago. The evolution from aluminum bezel inserts to modern cerachrom, ceramic technology, represents one of the most significant advances in GMT watch durability. Where vintage aluminum bezels would fade and scratch over time, today's ceramic bezels on both Rolex and their competitors maintain their color and finish indefinitely. This technological progression has trickled down to affordable alternatives, with many now offering ceramic bezels at price points that seemed impossible just years ago. Ceramic has changed expectations across the market. Even as Rolex becomes more accessible, the alternative market continues to grow. The appeal is not just about saving money. It is about access to designs and technologies that were previously unavailable at any price point. A $500 watch with a true GMT movement and Swiss finishing would have been impossible to produce profitably 20 years ago. Today, it is almost commonplace. The future of this market looks increasingly sophisticated. Movements are getting better, finishing is improving, and brand identities are becoming more distinct. The best homage watches are evolving beyond mere copying toward genuine reinterpretation of classic designs. At the same time, increased scrutiny from luxury brands means that manufacturers must be more careful about how closely they hew to established designs. What's clear is that the GMT complication has been thoroughly democratized. Whether you spend $229 on a Timex or $4,600 on a Tudor, you are getting access to the same basic functionality that Pan Am pilots enjoyed in 1954. The differences lie in materials, finishing, movement sophistication, and brand prestige, but the core promise remains the same. The irony is that Juan Trippe's practical solution for airline pilots has become one of the most copied and celebrated designs in horology. From radioactive Bakelite bezels to ceramic masterpieces, from Pan Am cockpits to Instagram feeds, the GMT-Master's influence extends far beyond its original mission. Today's affordable alternatives ensure that influence will continue to spread, bringing the jet-age glamour of dual time tracking to anyone with the desire to explore the world, even if they cannot afford to do it with a Rolex on their wrist. The choice between original and alternative ultimately comes down to individual priorities: heritage versus value, exclusivity versus accessibility, perfection versus practicality. In a world where a quartz Timex can deliver GMT functionality for the price of a nice dinner, perhaps the real victory is not about which watch you choose, but that you have so many excellent options to choose from.